Hey everyone, so I'm just going to do a very quick review of my Osomount handlebar mount for smartphone. I have an iPhone SE, but I think it works with a lot of different smartphones. I'll link it down below, you can see the full spec there, but I just want to sort of take you through why I chose this for my Brompton. I do have a sort of a slightly modified Brompton, as you can see in my previous videos, with a kind of quite a flat handlebar, which means I have a lot more real estate to play with. I think some of the horn-shaped handlebars for Brompton probably make it a bit difficult to mount things like this on, so that's one of the other benefits of having an S-type Brompton, or indeed a raised S-type modification, as you can see in my previous video. So I'm going to quickly show you how this works, explain why I chose it, the criteria, and hopefully you'll like it. So the main thing I actually use this mount for is for kind of Google Maps on the go, or Strava or whatever. It's really good to be able to actually see exactly where you're going if you're, it's like having a mounted sat nav on board. If you're inclined to listen to music on a bike, well, I'm not going to advocate that. It's slightly debatable whether that's safe and sound, but yeah, you can certainly, it's quite handy if you want to do that too. I'll tell you why I chose this particular one. Now, a lot of the bike mounts that you see, they require you to put a special case on your phone to carry it around, which then locks onto the mount and snaps off. And that's great because it's very, very quick to put on and off. But my criteria was that I want to be able to carry my phone without actually being able, or without having to carry a special case with it. So if you can see, I'm going to take this off like this. It's very straightforward. You take it off, and my phone is there. There's nothing extra you require on there whatsoever. So the second criteria was I want to be able to sort of view the thing in portrait or landscape mode. So as you can see here, I hope you can see that properly, but this thing rotates on a little ball here, so you can change the orientation very smoothly. You can twist it, you can turn it. I'll just put the phone back on and twist it around and you'll be able to see exactly how that works. But to mount the phone, obviously it has to be secure, and I've had nightmare scenarios in the past where you buy this holder and you put the phone in it, and then you go over a bump and the phone smashed on the floor. It's happened to me, and it's not nice. So how you do it, you basically just clip it in like this. It's very straightforward, and then you have these little rubber feet over the side, so you put them over each corner, and then each corner at the bottom, and all the buttons and all the jacks are exposed, and that was another requirement. I've had a holder in the past that you basically had to wrap around, and it covered a portion of the screen. So that was another criteria, that the full screen has to be visible, and that all the buttons and all the jacks have to be visible too. Now, what we have here is basically, this is not going anywhere, right? I mean, so without the rubber feet, it probably would still be okay, because this is an elasticated thing here. But the rubber feet really tie it in. It's not waterproof. I don't want something that's waterproof. I don't ride my beautiful Brompton in the rain very often. If I get caught in the shower, I would definitely just snap my phone off and put it in my pocket. That wasn't a criteria for me. If it is for you, then there are other ones out there. But what I love about this, as I said, is the ability to sort of change the orientation as you like. You can twist it any way you want. You can do portrait mode, like so, right? So, or you can do landscape mode. Landscape mode is probably better for navigation, and that's really it. It's very inexpensive. I think it's less than £15. I'll put a link on Amazon below, and yeah, I mean that's really that. I'm really happy with this, and I hope you guys found it useful, and I hope you go and choose it. Thanks.